Once upon a time in a faraway jungle lived a little lion whose roar was so terrifying that even the biggest animals in the jungle were afraid of him. All the other animals respected and feared him. But there was one animal who didn't fear him at all, and that was a little mouse. One day, the little lion was taking a stroll through the jungle when he saw that same mouse playing with some of his friends. The lion wanted to scare the mouse, so he crouched down and got ready to pounce. "Boo," he said. But the mouse didn't even flinch. He just looked up at the lion and said, "Is that the best you can do? That's not even a real roar. If you want to scare me, you have to do better than that." The lion tried again. "Boo." But the mouse just laughed and said, "That sounds like a scaredy cat. You need to practice your roar if you want to scare me." The lion was so embarrassed that he walked away without saying a word. He went to his home and asked his mother, "Mom, why is it that when I try to roar, I sound like a kitten?" His mom told him, "Oh, sweetheart, you're still too little. You haven't got your roaring voice yet. It will come soon enough." But the lion wasn't satisfied with her answer. He wanted to get his roaring voice back, and he wanted it now. He left home again and went to the wise old owl who lived in the tallest tree in the jungle. The owl was very wise, but he was also very busy, so the lion had to wait a long time before he could ask his question. Finally, the owl hooted, "What is it you want to know?" The lion said, "Oh, wise old owl, I've lost my roar. Can you help me get it back?" The owl blinked his big yellow eyes and said, "You're too young to have a roar. Your voice will change when you become an adult." The lion felt even worse after talking to the owl. He thought maybe he really was too young to have a roar. Maybe he just had to wait until he grew up. But then he remembered what the mouse had said. Maybe he needed to practice his roar instead of waiting for it to come. So he went back to the mouse and said, "Hey, little mouse, can you help me practice my roar?" The mouse looked up at the lion and smiled. "Of course I can help you. Let's go over there." They went to a quiet part of the jungle, and the mouse closed his eyes and said, "Now let's hear your best roar." The lion took a deep breath and let out a big roar. The mouse opened his eyes and said, "That's a little better, but you have to project your voice. Don't be afraid to let it all out." The lion nodded and roared again, this time even louder than before. "That's better," said the mouse, "but you need to show me those sharp teeth of yours. A good roar comes from the heart, and you have to feel the power inside you." The lion took another deep breath and let out a tremendous roar. He felt the power in his chest as he roared, and he imagined all the animals in the jungle shaking in their boots. When he was done, the mouse said, "That was a great roar, lion. You just showed me those sharp teeth and let the roar come from your heart. Now that's what I call a real roar." The lion was so happy that he could finally roar again. He thanked the mouse and went to find the other animals. He wanted to show them that he wasn't a little lion anymore. He was a big, strong lion with a powerful roar.